Good afternoon, guys. I'm on a trip. It's so beautiful. A business store is so great, and I just from time my last night a whole night drive to get myself back to Accra Cycle right now. As you can see, the bus station here. So I have a discussion with some guy today by 2 o'clock in Achimota at Ace Rabbit Farm. I'll be meeting with the guys at Ace Rabbit Farm, and they're going to be telling me some processes on how to go about the process of rabbit farming for you to gain more flesh to the rabbit and that's why I'm going there today to have that discussion with them, how they manage to be able to raise rabbit in that kind of a quiet, cool environment, how many years it took them to plant those trees, and how was the budget like for them to be able to achieve that kind of a massive project that they are carrying on. That's to just bring it to a hint. These are some of the things I'm doing here. I'm trying to move to other initiatives in terms of agriculture to get their knowledge, get their view. Somehow they can be able to tell me some things that probably I'm missing on so that I can be able to add on it. I'm the kind of a person that I don't believe in me and myself. I always believe in networking, and interestingly, some of my guys were so amazed. I'm in Ghana here and I'm teaming up with them, and we are doing great. And so, guys, if you are interested in the t-shirt and the cap, you can grab a hold of it. It's just for 15 United States dollar. Yes, 15 United States dollar. You can grab a hold of it, and we did most of it here to be able to take back home. Like I told you, our subscriber, you will regret. Okay, we told you that you won't regret, because in how much that you are picking up your time to be able to come with us at First Labrador Rabbit Farm, one way or the other, we want you to get peace. So, guys, stick and stay with me while I make my way to Ace Rabbit Farm. I'm going to order for a ride now on my phone. The guy Yobat here in Ghana. Yobat makes traveling easy, most especially when you are new to Ghana. Yobat makes traveling easy. So you just gotta go on your Google and just look at your location, your distance, everything. And then when you hit on Yoba, they're going to give you the cost to get there. And when you can afford it, your ride's going to be with you in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes time, all depending your location. So stick and stay with me while I make my way to Cycle now. I'm already here, but I got to get myself to another point that is the turning point of Cycle, so that I can order for a ride that will come for me to take me to Ace Rabbit Farm as Achimata. That's one of the large cities, very wide, and they got a very big hospital there, and they get a golf camp. So you see how traveling easy this day. I left right on my phone, and I saw around the entire surrounding. It's so beautiful, and I'm going there to meet with the management of Ace Rabbit Farm so that we can have some tete-to-tete discussion as regard to rabbit farming. And interestingly, these are things I'm in this country, Ghana, for. These are things I came to Ghana for, to be able to get some idea, to be able to understand some of the ways the guys manage to go about rabbit farming, and they are doing pretty awesome. And interestingly, I started getting those ideas from Volta region. I visited Tema and Kumasi, so many other places I visited around. I got to know that Ghana is a very big world, and the people of Ghana are very nice, and they got their own system here. Okay, they got their own system. Once you don't go on their path, they don't come on your way. And I want to give it up for Ghanaians. They are so awesome. And I want to say thanks so much to the guys that have been helping me in the process, most especially to Mr. Abraham City of the US, who spent his cash to make sure that this trip becomes successful. And here we are, we're still going through the process. Like I said, it's out. The t-shirt and the cap is out. You can grab yours. It's just 15 United States dollar for you to grab your shirt and tee and cap. That way you are supporting First Labrador Rabbit Farm Farming Ventures. On this note, stick and stay with me until I see you to Achimata at Ace Rabbit Farm. Please. Welcome back. I told you that I was making my way to Achimata at Ace Rabbit Farm here. I'm so pleased to have with me my senior, and my daddy, who is also into the process of rabbit farming. I was to have this discussion with Edelt, that is my boy, who is also here helping up, but he's on an errand, so I have to seek for permission to have my dad on the camera. So can you please say hi to our audience?
Okay. Hello, audience.
Okay,
Bukai, brother from Liberia. Welcome to his rabbit farms
thank you
in
so
Ghana.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is how it's like. Is rabbit farm have a very unique setup. Like I told you, they are leaders as regard to rabbit farming here in Ghana. I'm not just saying it, but I'm seeing it. And interestingly, I'm adopting some rabbit from him as well. And I also adopted some rabbit from other guys at Teshi. But I'm creating a kind of partnership with him because I'm hoping to get quality breeds from him here in the nearby future. So, sir, could you please quote your name and tell a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Clement, and ACE is formed with acronic name, which is Alex, Clement, and Elliot. And this has been, formed with um, the three of us. So Alex in South Africa, my son Elliot, and myself. And that's how we came about with Ace Rabbit Farms. And we started the farm 4 years ago. And well, so far we started with three rabbits. That is the buck and then the two does. And when we started, unfortunately, one of the doe passed on, and then we continue with the two does, which the two rabbits, which is the buck and then the doe. And then as we grow, we pursue, and lo and behold, this is what we have now, as is Rabbit Farms. And we have to bring in quality breeds from South Africa, that is New Zealand whites, and then California rabbits as well, and then New Zealand red as well. So by so doing, we able to come this far with pure rabbits from South Africa as well, and then we mix it with the local breeds as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a very unique one, guys. You know, this is so good. This is so good. There are some setup here I would really like to be have some knowledge on, like how do you go about feeding your rabbit to gain such weight and meat? I mean flesh to bone. What is the secret?
Well, I would say nutrition is very important in life,
Okay.
and the whole rabbit farmers, we all use wheat brown, and then starter grower, and then grower mash, and we mix it with premix, a little bit broiler premix, and then we, as the other farmers decide to use guinea grass, we decide to use another grass, which is brachiaria or brasuda.
Okay.
And we, by so doing, we realize that as we achieving a lot of results.
Okay. So let's look at the surrounding of the way you set up here. This is what really touched my mind because I really have a land. I have a riverside property. I want to know how did you really, how many years it took you to have this tree and before you carry on this setup?
Let's say nearly to about let's say 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah, 30 years.
30 years.
So we won this land, and the Ace Rabbit Farm just started 4 years ago.
4 years
So
ago.
we were maintaining this, let's say, natural beauty and environment for a longer period.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So that was like you just have your crops and other animals here
Yes.
until rabbit came in.
Yes.
Because I saw good back there.
Yes.
So
yes.
wonderful, so wonderful. So actually, guys, he's Mr. Clement. You already heard his name, and you already know it's Bwaka S. Taylor from First Labrador Rabbit Farm. I'm here in Accra, Ghana, and I have visited some part of Ghana as well to see myself getting on path with what the Ghanaians are doing as regard to agriculture, not only rabbit farming, but this country has already shown me a great deal when it comes to agriculture, how powerful it is here in Ghana. As regard to this rabbit farm, this is one thing I've also learned from Ghana, that they have so much opportunity, like the watering system. So I would like to come to the watering system. How was it like for you to have water to supply all of the rabbits here?
Uh, okay. Usually, it's just a technology.
Okay.
when we sold that from a farmer called Farmer Brown. Yeah. And then in Europe, it's also there as well.
Okay.
So you have to be mindful of your choices of the fittings. And usually it's all under settings. You know, the poly tank and then the PVC pipes that you use and then the nipples as well.
Nip-ups.
Yeah, the
Okay.
nipples as well. So it's all under settings. If you
Okay.
don't have your settings right, it might give you, it's always give you problems. It always poses problems to you. And then you have a lot on your hand to do every day. But if your settings are very good, it lessens the work for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I see your rabbit now are having quiet time because we are doing the video by 2 o'clock p.m. here. So the rabbit are now like kind of having quiet time. So let's come to the fee. How do you really get your rabbit fee here?
By transportation.
Transportation.
Yeah. You know, we buy it from a depot, that is the sellers,
Yeah.
from town, and then they bring it to us.
Okay.
And then we
So
have a storage room that we store them.
okay. So do you like to measure how much you sometimes buy your fee?
Usually we spend every month almost about between 4,000 to 5,000 CDs.
Ghana cities.
Yeah, that's about almost about, let's say $300 every month we spend. Yeah.
Can you imagine, guys? You can contact him if you need rabbit as well. They sell. He sold to me, so he can sell as well. So he got budget like 4,000 some Ghana city. That's a lot of money. Even myself, my partner sent me some money like around 9,000. But when I started doing purchase and what have you, money was like going down because Ghana got a secret. They don't really have regard for the United States dollar. The city count #1 in Ghana. So when you have the data and you transfer it into cities, you gotta be very mindful on how to spend, or else you can really bear it to go out of cash in Ghana. So that look at the environment. This area is so much cool. I'm standing. Do they sometimes suffer from cold?
No. I mean, the environment is just perfect.
Ah,
Very perfect. Yeah.
this.
When it comes to rainy season, it's still very, you know, it's very cozy.
Mm.
Because school I live it, but they adjust to it. Very nice.
So are you saying that if even I carry this kind of setup or and with tree system, the rabbit can be here even rainy season, there can be no problem.
No problem at all.
So let me ask you now. I want to borrow this setup to carry on in Liberia. Can I do it?
You have to pay for it.
Okay. He said I gotta pay for it, but I'm gonna discuss that off camera because he's my dad. He was so amazed when he saw me from Liberia the first time. He said, "Wow, Bakat, welcome to Ghana." He was even like, "Kind of, how is Ghana?" And honestly, Ghana is good. Ghana is great. I visited Tema. I visited Takrade. The Volta region, that's a village area. I went there. It was, but it got so many Muslims that's so I was like kind of just busy with what I was doing. So blessing it for me, I adopt more good things in regard to rabbit farming and other agriculture initiative venture. And that's why I said stick and stay with us and you have no regret. On this note, before we take a short break, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And you can share in other social media platforms. We have a cap now and we have a shirt. You can comment. If you need some of them, you can get them. It's just 15 United States dollar. So, Mr. Clement, will you get your own share from First Liberia Rabbit Farm?
If you give me, I'll take one.
Ah!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's good. So, guys, on this note, we want to put a hold on this and make it a climax for today. We say thank you so much. It's us about what matters to us at First Liberia Rabbit Farm. We do everything we can to get across to our partners and friends that are into the same venture so that we can network. Okay. Bye-bye.